Doing a quick comparison between the Dawn AR and the Scrapshot. As you can see, max level implant setup brings them both up to over 600 damage a shot. We'll drop a cookie on for the EX as well. Dawn AR, you're hitting 211 damage per hit 3 times a second. Scrapshots at, what is it, 250 a hit with a crit. 3 times a second also, but it's on a 4-1 crit pattern versus the Dawn AR is not. Dawn AR's primary fire is a Pierce 60-20-20, and it turns on the 3-round burst. Alt fire turns off the 3-round burst. You get all of that damage every single shot, so pretty strong. Scrapshot's primary fire is a Pierce with 25, 25, 25, 25 damage, and then the alt fire is single target, 100% damage, much like the Dawn AR. So doing a quick wasteland tour just to show you guys what this looks like, and we'll go from there. So this is alt fire Dawn AR. As you can see, it's hitting, what is this, 558 a shot. So we're one-shotting everything except for the black bones and the titans, which is good. I don't want to one-hit black bones. Those things explode in your face. It's not good. As you can see, it does fine. You know, it's nothing crazy as far as knockback, but it's one-shotting all the enemies. That's what you want. Its block is 3 down, 1 left in the wastelands from first entrance, so super easy, super accessible. I run this circle down here just to make it pretty easy, pretty consistent. I'm going to take that off so I can actually see. And that's your primary fire. As you can see, it turns on the 3-round burst, so a lot more shots a second with a bunch more pierce. Does increase knockback dramatically. Also significantly reduces the risk of one-shotting black bones because you're not hitting all that much damage a shot. You're hitting, what is this? It's a crit. Looks like 110 plus 70 some plus. Nah, it's 110, 37, 37. I don't know. It's hard to see. But it splits it up, right? You get a lot of damage. And then we can switch over to the Scrapshot. This is the primary fire of the Scrapshot. As you can see, it's critting a lot. Piercing through 4 enemies, even damage across the board, so 165 per shot. There, if we turn on normal fire, as you can see, or alt fire, as you can see, there's no change to attack speed like Dawn AR. We're just pumping that damage up to 661 a shot. So now we are one-hitting everything to include black bones at 600 health. Hopefully I don't get blown up here, but that's okay. Both these weapons, I mean, they're okay for grinding. They're nothing special, but where they really excel as bosses, they melt through bosses. They're also very good for looting. You can stack a little bit of damage. With the high fire rate, you stay relatively safe. I'm not going to say they're the best looting weapons in the world, but they're not bad. Obviously, the Scrapshot requires hardcore Iron Man shop access, and the Dawn AR is one of the new Dawn weapons. So, kind of locked behind a price wall for a lot of players right now, as well as level 400 or CTS, TS or TPK winning, or top looter, I don't know. Alt fire on this is definitely, or I'm sorry, primary fire is definitely safer on the Scrapshot though, because you're not risking blowing them up. If I was running this for the purpose of not a video, I'd likely adjust this down to try and get 550 a shot. As you can see, our experience is up to like 695 over there. I do not have a lot of machine gun mastery on this account. So this account's machine gun mastery is what, 2.7? So 27 machine gun mastery, 2.7 damage. Pump it up to 20 and you're gonna hit even harder. Either way, both great options, both On the more rare side, you don't see them super commonly, but both really fun. Go back to the Dawn AR. Primary fire, as you can see, this thing is a bullet hose. This thing just dumps ammo. But you can conserve ammo and get just the same amount of damage by switching over to that good old alt fire. And now it's feeling a whole heck of a lot more like a scrap shot. Crowd push there. So let me know which one you prefer, which one you'd rather try out, use. If we get some engagement, maybe we'll go down to death row and, you know, fight a behemoth or something with one of them. Scrapshot. I do like the inner city model as well as the splash art of the Scrapshot better than the Dawn AR. I think it's a prettier weapon. But like I said, neither of these things have any issues down here. They both handle this just fine. That's a short fuse, that's not what we're testing. One thing I really do like about weapons, especially the ARs that have primary alt fires, is situationally they're really good, right? If you've got a big horde, you want to cut through it quick, you can dump on to your burst fire, your piercing shots, hits all of them. Also really helps with knockback if you're in a tight spot. But if you isolate a boss, for instance, and you don't want that pierce, you can switch over to alt fire and dump bullets at 100% damage into them. And because they're ARs, no damage fall off like with shotguns and maybe SMGs. I heard there was a change recently with SMGs, so maybe that's bad gouge. But either way, super fun to use. Blackbone had my digits. Both really good weapons. I'm an investigator on this account, so I'm not getting the greatest experience right now, but I can rotate to that here shortly and kind of show you guys. There's not a ton of difference between these two weapons. You'll see the experience is likely pretty consistent across the board as I've switched back and forth from them. But yeah, Dawn AR feels really, really good to use, just like the Scrapshot. I've loved the Scrapshot since I got it. But the Dawn AR definitely has a place. I think it's actually, I haven't tried it down in death row yet against a behemoth or boss nest, but I suspect given the ability to go to piercing shots 9 a second or so, that's pretty strong.
Hello, Moto.
And that's it.